I think I mentioned that I looked into it, and I thought that there was a bonfire closer to this, and there's
there
totally
totally
not.
isn't.
Yeah. There is not a bonfire that I'm aware of that's anywhere near this thing. Which is a big pain in the ass. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's fine.
It feels like they should have, maybe not a bonfire, like, right on top
like
of Seath,
it's
but, like, at least
bit
somewhere
long.
in the Crystal Caverns, right?
Yeah,
like,
you'd think any named area would have one in it.
Yeah, somewhere. Like, I don't know. Tomb of the Giants got 2. Like, fuck.
They weren't that far from each other.
No, they were pretty close. I mean, granted, that's probably because it's so dark in there, but, like, still, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, remember to go for the crystal first, otherwise you can't really break or do any damage on it.
I know. So every time we've been in here, something weird has happened?
What's happened? Oh, yeah, like something weird is always occurring.
Yeah,
during
like
the
his
fight.
behavior, or
Yeah,
he gets
his
stuck in a
behavior's
wall
always
oddly
weird.
or something.
Go straight for his tail because you've got time while he freaks out right now.
Yeah.
And yeah, just hit it. People were talking about this in the comments, by the way. There are a lot of people who have played this game, who have played all the way through this game multiple times, and have never gotten Seath's tail drop. Not because it's, like, particularly unknown that it has a tail drop, but more because his tail drop is just incredibly difficult to get. And it's like, yeah, I can kind of see that.
Fuck.
Yeah, he's been flailing an awful lot, so don't...
Yeah.
You're healing in a bad place.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
That was me dead.
Yeah, you're not used to his movements anymore, so you just gotta give it some time.
Maybe. He doesn't always do that, though. He's kind of inconsistent.
A little bit, but like that particular one, he shows off that he's going to do it quite a bit. So like, it's because you were close to the tip of his left leg, I think. And when you're far enough out, he reacts with the big flail if you're behind him. Versus if you're really in close, I don't think he does it as often. His AI is weird, but it is easy-ish to read. You kind of do get a feeling for it over time. But yeah, no, he... A lot of people were talking about it in the comments, and they were like... well, at least one person mentioned that they had just literally never gotten the tail drop off of Seath ever. Like, they wailed on him and wailed on him and wailed on him, and they just never saw his tail come off.
I don't know, it wouldn't matter if I changed to the ring that's
No.
fried and drops.
No,
but
it really
it's just,
wouldn't. No.
you cut the tail.
Yeah, you cut the tail and it's an auto drop. The issue is cutting the tail.
Yeah,
Which is like, it would be nice if there was something that affected that, but to my knowledge, I think it's just damage oriented. I don't think it has anything to do with anything.
eh. We have not tried fighting one of these butterflies.
They're strong. And actually, we have tried fighting them. We fought a butterfly the first time you came in here, I think?
Did we?
Yeah, I think so. I could be wrong, but I think you did.
I think my main thing with them is, like, I'm not sure how you fight them, considering the terrain and how they're at the very edge of things.
They just keep clinging, like, not to that edge, but they'll take off, shoot magic, and then land on an edge, and you just have to keep fighting them on the edge of the fucking area.
Fuck.
That was a bad jump.
He nudged me to the side as I was doing it.
No, I think you just literally rolled off. I kind of was watching.
No.
But
I had my path
it's
set
fine,
in my head.
Okay, but my point being, first of all, you shouldn't roll directly through an enemy ever, because the hitbox is never going to let you.
It does sometimes.
I know.
That's been my strategy for that particular crystal.
I guess. But secondly, yeah, the butterflies here are a little bit easier than the boss version of the butterfly is, but not by much. They, I think, have the exact same stats or similar stats. They do a lot of the same attacks, but they land more often, is the whole thing. So it's like, unless you're going to hit them with magic, it's kind of like, oh, good, great, it's just the butterfly again.
Okay.
Kind of like how Nito has all the pinwheels around him.
Okay.
I don't know
think
what...
that
I have
message-
no idea what that's talking about. Eliminating one at a time, apparently.
Ah,
Great.
that's what they meant.
Yeah. Maybe it is, actually. I have no idea.
That, or they want you to, like, fire a bow at that butterfly.
No, I think that was literally there just to troll you, because it's going to kill you if you go out there.
Well, now we know. That was fine. I didn't have any souls to go find.
No,
or
not
recover.
really. Yeah, you lost
I
all your
started
souls
this
anyway.
I lost all of like 1,000, whatever.
Yeah, I know. I was paying attention. It was like 1,100, but it was like nothing.
Yeah.
You started this getting a bunch of levels anyway, so we
Yeah.
should be all right.
Put in a bunch of endurance because that seems to matter a lot.
Yeah, endurance in Dark Souls 1 is the best stat in the game. And once it gets to 40, that's where you can stop leveling it. But getting up to 40, that's where your push should be, you know. You make your way up to it. But yeah, endurance is best. That's
fuck.
wow, you landed on him. You did 3 damage.
Good. Eat
But
it.
The endurance is only the best stat. I don't know about 2. I've heard that it's not so good in 2, but in 3, I know for a fact that endurance is kind of not so great.
Okay.
Endurance loses pretty much all of its big, like, over-the-top amazing stuff because they stop tying it to, like, equip load and poise. And poise is broken in 3 anyway,
What
so...
does this say? Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people argue that it's working as intended, but a lot of people have also pointed out that if you hack the game, there's a toggleable switch that's basically just labeled poise on-off. And if you turn it on, then it functions exactly the same as it does in 1. Like in this game. Otherwise, poise is basically non-existent in Dark Souls 3.
Huh.
I don't know what the fuck the choice there was. I don't know why they would get rid of an entire... It's a good stat, too. All poise does is let you power through hits. Like,
Maybe they just thought that it was too much.
it was a little OP. There, I will admit, like, people do build... In this game, the most popular build is a heavy weapon with the highest poise possible, which is usually exactly what you're wearing with, like, a greatsword. And you are more or less untouchable. You just tank all the damage and then you do a ton of damage. And it's like, yeah, alright, fair enough.
Okay.
Careful of that tiny crystal wall, because I think that killed you a couple episodes ago.
Yeah, it totally did.
Just that one wall. Ooh, he's got his tail to you. Oh, damn, you're getting some good hits in.
Except
Shit.
not.
It didn't break, but you got some good hits in. Better than the last run you did.
Yeah, well, the last run I fell off of the side of the thing.
Well, I mean the last run that you did where you were actually fighting him. Careful.
Oh. Yeah, careful. Good thing I can't dodge right now.
Yeah, I know. Just, you know, careful, I guess.
Just doing a little
Just hit him in the
damage when I'm there.
leg.
Leg?
Yeah, that was his leg.
Leg?
Leg.
Leg?
Leg.
Oh.
Yeah, don't rush in on him when he's doing that, I guess.
So long as
Probably
he
for the
doesn't
best.
keep doing
Yeah. He'll rarely keep doing it, but he does do it once in a great while. He's not gonna slow down. Yeah, not until he starts attacking is he gonna slow down enough for you to do that, really. Ugh. Yeah, keep going. Oh shit. Oh shit. Almost.
I got him.
Awesome. Okay. That's the big burst. Careful, because if that bar fills up, you die automatically. And now you're cursed.
Fuck.
So now your health is half of what it usually is.
Welp.
So that is the biggest thing that makes Seath as bad as he is. So while cursed, your HP is halved. Lifting the curse requires a purging stone. You might have a purging stone on you.
Healer?
I don't know.
Who?
The healer in New Londo.
Who?
The guy in the red hood. You've talked to him before.
Oh. Well, is it easier to just get a stone?
You might have a stone on you. I don't know.
I don't think
If
so.
you do, then use it, but I don't know. You kind of went through that fast. I couldn't tell. If you want, you can go buy one, or you could go to the healer, and there is a third option here.
Oh.
Those clams outside of Seath's area, drop them at like a 60% rate.
Huh. Yeah, but I can't really fight them too well.
Yeah, if you don't want to, you don't have to.
I'll
you
give it
could
a
just
try.
Go and do it some other way.
Of
Or
course
you could just try and fight Seath with half health. I mean, that's up to you.
This is the direction the clams are in that you told me to go for.
I know,
Don't
I
get
know.
all snarky about that.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
Like, oh, well, sure, you could do that.
Don't worry. What was I saying, though? About Seath. Well, you were getting good hits on his tail. That big burst, though, is the big one that you really want to watch out for when you are close to him, under all circumstances, because that is always the most pain-in-the-ass move he has. You don't always immediately see it coming because he doesn't have a huge telegraph for it. It's just that he moves around a lot, and if you're close to him, you can sometimes have trouble seeing that he's even going to do it. But you just need to be on like red alert for it at all times, because that thing comes out constantly, and you are almost always going to be up against his tail or one of his legs, so he's always going to want to do it. So it's really hard to get hit by him otherwise, but like just that's a pain in the ass because he also curses you when he does it. So it's like, oh fuck.
The thing is, it's extremely chaotic trying to fight him because the walls are very much always right where I want to be.
Yeah, no, I figured.
Like if I'm trying to hit his tail's halfway in the wall.
Yeah.
And I can't see too much, and then for some reason that fight keeps glitching out our camera and slowing our frame rate.
Sure. Frame rate, yeah. Yeah. He hit you.
There goes me.
Yeah. So would you like to try for the clams, or do you want to actually go buy a purging sword?
Yeah, no, fuck that.
They're 6,000 apiece, by the way.
It's not that bad at this point.
Okay. You're going to want to go to Firelink, because that'll be the quickest way to get to What's-Her-Face, who has them.
Yep.
And I think she has infinite, but I can't remember. She might have a limited amount. I don't recall. I literally don't know.
So let me think. Just fighting the scrubs around here is not going to do enough for me
No, it's not going to be enough. You're going to have to pop heart souls. Like, there's no other option. You could really grind it out if you wanted to. But
I wouldn't want to do that.
Not here, because these guys are going to drop about 50 souls apiece.
72.
Yeah, well, 72 for him, and I think the guy who throws things is 50, and the guy with the axe might be, oh no, I guess they're just all 72 then. Alright then. They're still not worth it, not in the slightest.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah, there's only about 5 of them here. If you kill all of them, you're still making less than, I don't know, 2,000 probably.
See if this rat has a
The rat's worth
humanity.
even less, I think. Yeah.
Nothing
Nope.
for me.
I don't think that rat usually drops humanity. Pardon me.
I mean, is it a special rat?
I think that rat is unique in that its drops are... I don't know if they don't include humanity or if they're augmented, but I think he has less of a chance of dropping humanity. I can't quite remember.
Haven't seen you in a while.
You don't have enough souls. You're going to have
Yeah, I
to pop
know. Just looking at her.
the thing. Alright. I mean, sure. Yeah, start with the small ones, work your way up.
That's close.
Basically enough, almost, right there.
Yeah, I might as well just go up and hit some things.
You've already killed all those guys.
Excuse you.
I'm almost positive you have. All of the guys outside of this anyway. I know you're going to hang a right here. I know what you're doing. I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
I'm
like,
just saying, like, you think that, like, I haven't figured out this path that we
No,
just
I-
passed?
No.
Has
I
things
know.
up it?
I know you do. I know you know this
Well,
one.
then why did you talk about those guys out there?
I don't know.
Why does it matter?
Because that was my initial thought. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
see, it was your initial thought, and it's like, no, I
Jeez.
wasn't going there.
All right,
I know
fine.
that.
Okay, fine.
You're always gonna try and tell me not to do the obvious when I wasn't doing it.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Alright, well, these guys are at least doing 100 some.
Yeah. No, they're not. It's 72 still. You're just killing them
like,
2 at a time.
Okay, yeah. Sure. Well,
Because every 2 you kill is 144. Quick math.
we're close.
Ish, yeah.
Yeah.
Assuming I'm even right and that is 6,000. I think it is, but I don't actually remember now that I think about it.
There we go. Wouldn't it be great if it turns out to have been a 3,000 or something?
Well, then you can just buy 2.
Yeah,
I'm
have a
pretty
spare.
sure, by the way, that the healer in New Londo, whose name I cannot remember, and it's something really obvious. Like, I think it's like Oswald or something like that. Ingward? Is it Ingward?
It's not really that obvious a name.
That might be Ingward. That particular guy, though, if you were to go and talk to him now, I think would move into Firelink, and then he'd just live there, and you could just go back to
well,
Firelink.
I'm
and do it.
cursed right now. So,
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I'll deal with that later.
Pardon me.
Alright, nice grandma is here to negotiate with mean grandma.
Who's who?
I'm nice.
Aw.
Oh.
Sort of.
Like, did she really, like, keep track of how long it's been? Weird.
I think it's because it's later on in the game.
Okay.
Her state has changed slightly. She might have more things for you to buy, even. I'm not entirely sure.
I can get curses.
That's not what you want. You want the opposite of
Yeah,
that.
I know, I'm just saying.
If you wanted to right now, by the way, without using a Purging Stone, you could go down into New Londo, and you'd be able to hit ghosts without the use of the Transient Curse.
Huh. I'm buying it anyways.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know that that's what the Transient Curse is it's like, oh, it's like a fake form of being cursed, but I think as long as you're cursed, I'm pretty sure you're actually able to hit the ghosts. I could be wrong, but I think that is how that works.
Let's see if you're wrong.
Do you want to test it? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah,
Okay,
might as well.
I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, you walked far enough away that they all respawned.
Oh, I didn't sit at a bonfire, so
Yeah, you don't actually have to sit at a bonfire for that to happen. There
So-
are zones that this game is broken up into.
I
and
kind of just assumed it was a lore thing.
It is. This is kind of a game design thing. It's like, because of the way that they break up the different zones.
So we should assume someone else sat at a bonfire when I was out of the zone?
No, it's just you were far enough away that there's, oh, the enemies just got back up. I don't know. Something like that. Like, it was enough time because you were far enough away.
Okay, sure.
I don't know. From a gameplay standpoint, I can see why that is like that. I don't think they would have had a choice otherwise, because it would have required them the game to keep the data, to keep track of every dead enemy in the game if you're not sitting in a bonfire. And it's like, that would be unbelievably
Well, you sit at
like,
bonfires
difficult to
pretty
deal with.
frequently most of the time, so it's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
a problem.
but then there would be, and there would be, the people who would try and never sit at a bonfire, go through the game and kill every single enemy.
Yeah.
The data leakage would be unfucking real. I bet you if you kill every enemy in a single zone, the amount of data that it has to keep track of would be enough to slow the game down. Left.
Oh, right, that just goes down to the
Yeah.
blacksmith.
Yeah, that just goes down to Rickard.
I don't need him.
All these guys worshiping pots. Like, I don't know what's up with this. Poor little red pygmy man. He's still gonna worship that pot. I mean, he'll do it forever. And that one's having a bad day.
It's hungover.
I mean, let's be real. They're all probably pretty sad. I don't know what the hell that guy's worshiping. He's just...
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I remember when this was all water.
Yeah. Go ahead and be careful on this bridge, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll actually, like, break or anything because the water's gone, but I think this might be the first time that you've come all the way through here again.
You know what? It might be.
I don't remember it. It might be the second time.
I don't remember.
There are a handful of ladders that I know that you got.
Moment of truth. Let's see if it was true.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, you're just totally fucking... You're not immune to ghosts, obviously, but you are able to hit ghosts at all
Because
times
I am like a
because you are
ghost.
cursed. Kinda, yeah. If you want to find your way up to Ingward now, you could totally get him as a... I think he's very cheap compared to going out and buying purging stones.
Yeah, and that one lady, she acts nice when you buy stuff, but if you go away without, she tells you that God's watching and knows that you fucked up by not buying her stuff.
Yeah, and these ghosts are relatively easy to beat up, so, I mean,
yeah.
Who really cares?
Oh.
I don't know what they drop. Oh, transient curses.
Yeah. So, if necessary, I can come through here again.
Yeah, but you're cursed, so
it doesn't matter.
To you, anyway, not
right now.
Yeah.
It'll matter someday, maybe.
Yeah, someday it might, I guess. Remember, I was going to say, remember, this room is full of ghosts, and they are totally just trying to like, punk you here. Because you only see the one from a distance.
Oh, right. She's
they got
me
their
enough. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So they only have the one that you can see from the outside, but this whole room has got, like, 8 ghosts in it. You definitely want to heal. You are super duper hurt.
Yes, I do.
Okay, I just want you to remember you're at half health right now.
I know.
Yeah.
But if I had healed in front of them, you'd say, don't heal in people's faces. Because I don't have a lot of choices.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know you do it.
I know I do. You're right.
So, I don't remember how to get to What's-His-Face.
If you keep pushing forward, you'll eventually hit him anyway. You hit her... you hit her once. She'll probably come back out. I don't know. There she is.
Just gotta find the actual way through there.
I don't remember what it is, actually. I gotta be real with you. I don't remember how to get in there. Is it to the right there? Is that it?
Well, it's a way.
It's a way. It might be the way. I can't tell.
Might as well be. Remind me again why they're all girls?
Might be up those stairs. I think that it has
this
something
is the one with
to
the
do
baby.
with... Yeah, she's a caster. That's the big problem with this one. But I think it has something to do with the way in which this town died. Because I think they were all drowned, but I think there's I swear to God, there's like an argument for it. I don't remember what it is. I think there is a lore reason, but I don't remember.
Okay.
Sorry.
They're just below.
Yeah, they're just below, and they're not going to come back out.
Okay.
So it's inside this building.
The statue looks like it might have been a clue.
Yeah, well, it's inside this building.
It looks vaguely like a human lady.
You've got a
in
bunch
dress.
of ghosts following you.
At all times.
Through a chimney. There's a chimney in one of these rooms. And it's a staircase in the back of it.
Yeah.
Or not a staircase, sorry, a ladder.
Well, I want to get as many of these gone as possible, because I know if I don't, they're just going to come back.
They're just going to follow you in. Well, they're always going to just come back. They respawn when you sit down.
Yeah, no, but I want to get them out of the way so that they don't keep following me, because they'll go through the walls to follow me.
Yeah. Well, one of the times, by the way, that you ran in and killed a bunch of these, I mentioned, I think it was when I mentioned the screaming ones are holding babies. And people, there was somebody who mentioned that they had never noticed that before. And that they went in to check how correct I was about that. And they went in and looked at the actual models. And the ghosts in this game are like Unity asset models.
Oh.
Like they look terrible, apparently. Like if you just look at the ghosts on their own.
I'll bet. Because they make them transparent to
Yeah,
to
so
kind of
go
make it
talk
so
to
you can't
Anwar. He's
tell.
at the top of this. And he'll probably be like, oh, you've completed the mission. Okay, well, I got nothing else to do.
Magnificent. You defeated the 4 kings.
He was only here to protect the 4 kings from nobody going in there.
You mean protect people from them?
Yeah, I guess.
My purpose is exhausted.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Perhaps I could do with a change.
Yeah, I mean, talk to him again and
Yeah, hold
make
on.
sure that his stuff is the same.